guys, we are literally date check less than 2 weeks. We're 13 days away from Thailand. I'm still, ironically so, I'm still not scared or, worried. I don't know why. I'm more excited to go than anything else. Okay? I'm ready. I am so ready. I swear to God, it's just like everybody is piling their grievance on before I leave. Like everybody, when you get that opportunity to take a shot, even though you really don't need to take a shot, you take it anyway because everybody else is getting their shots in. So I feel like that's happening right now, which is making me more anxious to go ahead and leave. Just leave. All right. Hectic. Absolutely hectic. I felt like I did promise 2 more videos before I leave for Thailand, but I'm probably gonna do more than 2. Now I think about it, I'm probably gonna do more than 2. Today I was just thinking that I should go ahead and make my itinerary, but it's not really like an itinerary. It's just things that I already planned, but I just didn't like line them up in the dates that I picked. So mind you, I haven't even touched my laptop in like over a month. So yeah, I probably should go touch that in a minute or 2. So I can, get on the spreadsheet and work something out. I don't know. I can do it from my phone as well because my phone is a Galaxy Fold, so it's like a little mini tablet. While I'm at this damn light, I want to get all the dates together. There's so many things. I've been watching so many videos, about how people have gone and, what things I should try to do, what things I should not. I definitely want to go to an onsen, but I want to have 2 spa days, at least 2 spa days, okay? Because I know on my birthday, I'm going crazy. I know I'm going buck wild on my birthday, okay? I know I'm going to be traveling here and there, and I know that I booked myself up for a bar crawl at night for my birthday, so I already know on my birthday I'm losing my mind. So I'm trying to figure out if I should do the spa treatment the day before, and also I'm still trying to decide if I want to take these out. Like I did that for my last trip. I did have my hair in these braids for a couple of days, but then I took them out. The thing is that if I'm gonna straighten my hair, I'm gonna do it for my birthday, but I don't know how hot it's going to be, so I don't want like the humidity to like mess it up, because then it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. And people, no offense though, I've been watching some hair videos in Thailand and I'm not confident. I'm saying it, I'm not confident. Listen here, I'm barely confident. Okay, I didn't even want to say barely. I'm not confident in this country that is full of millions of black people with black hairdressers. I am not confident in this country, so I'm even less confident in another country. And I was so happy because last weekend, I don't even know if I can call it last week because it's Wednesday, but it's in the middle of the week, so I can't really say it's, this weekend. Anyway, last weekend, I finally got my WeChat connected to this phone. I had ordered another phone, like an average kind of Android phone, but luckily it's more towards the Chinese model, so I was able to download the WeChat, set up my account on that phone, but I couldn't get it on this phone, so it's frustrating me. And I finally got it on this phone, so now I'm happy. I forgot to do my Alipay now that I'm talking about it, but that's neither here or there. I'm gonna make sure that's gonna be on my list. I gotta do a to-do list, okay? I just feel like I'm spiraling because, like I said, everybody's getting their licks in before I leave. So I feel like, in a way, I'm like spiraling a little bit. So I just gotta get a to-do list going. I gotta put my itinerary together. I gotta get my packing list down packed. Well, I already made a list of what I'm gonna pack, but I want to do it for each day. I ordered a new swimsuit and I'm so mad because I ordered off of Temu. Now, there's nothing wrong with this swimsuit other than it's a medium. Okay, I thought that I would be a medium, okay, because it says, in Temu, it's more closer to like the Asian side. So like over here, a small is like a medium towards like a medium, really, like a Miller. Sorry, it's like a medium large. Okay, in here, but in Asia, a small is a small over here. In Asia, small is like a medium large over there. So I figured I would need a medium. What the hell? Okay, like in order for me to be able to wear this, the top has to be a medium, the bottom has to be a small. What sizes are we thinking of? And I'm a little uncomfortable because like the medium is not even like a medium. It looks like a large. So I feel like I need an extra small. And they don't even have an extra small. So now I have to basically go ahead and find like a mixed match of swimsuit, which I really don't like doing that. But I'm just going to have to. I love the design of the swimsuit. That's where I got the swimsuit. Okay, and I definitely now learned my lesson. I bought clothes from Temu before, but medium's never been a problem. Now it's a problem. Now I gotta buy things in small. Okay, I know that sounds weird in a way if I put it that way. But here I'm in the US, I'm a medium. I'm not a small. But apparently, I'm not that. Okay, this is why I hate shopping. This is why I hate buying clothes. Okay, because sometimes here, like a medium is too big on me, and then sometimes here, like a medium is too small on me. It just really depends on the damn designer. Deep breaths, okay. But like I said, that's neither here or there. There's so much that I have to do. 13 days left. At least I got most of the things that I wanted. I also bought some extra things. I did not buy an adapter charger, but I'm already thinking about doing that because I'm not really sure about their plugs and outlets there. But I was looking and I figured might as well buy an adapter charger. I bought so many different types of plugs just in case my headphones don't work, just in case they break. I'm clumsy, so for me, I have to bring more than your average, okay? I'm gonna be there. I'm leaving on the 8th, but I will arrive on the plane on the 10th. Literally, early in the morning on the 10th. So then I'll be there the 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, and the 15th. Then I leave on the 15th, okay? No, I leave early on the 16th, but I get back, I leave early in the morning on the 16th, and by the time I get back, it should be about 10:30. So that's going to be crazy. And I did join a new group in WeChat, okay? They already told me that it was dangerous, over there, but I was like, I was just in Turks and Caicos, and they had just we literally, the day after we got back, they put a travel ban on the damn island. That's how bad it was. They were like, it's too dangerous to keep for people to be traveling in and out. Okay, so I was just in a dangerous country. You telling me that I shouldn't go to another dangerous country? I live in a dangerous country. Who told you the United States was safe? Safe for who? Listen here, every country got their problems. China, I hear, is the safest, kind of country. A lot of people suggest that I go there, but I figured, technically Thailand is a baby step. I don't know. I'll think about it. If the flight from Thailand to China, I might do a day flight. I may do a day trip to China. I don't know. If the flight to China is reasonable, I might do it. I'm thinking about it. I might do it, but it's a day trip. And if it can't be, the flight can't be more than 2 hours. Okay, because then that's a 4-hour trip right there. That's 4 hours cut out of my day, and then I'm gonna be doing this and that. And I'm not gonna have any bags to check in. I'm not gonna have anything. I'm just gonna have a little bag to take with me, you know, quick, fast, in a hurry. It's like ripping off a damn Band-Aid. But like, I gotta see. I have to see. Okay, and the prices might be different once I get to Thailand. Okay, so I'm also waiting for that. There's so many things I'm trying to like compensatory together. I want to see how much sunscreen is, because last night I just saw a video that was like, sunscreen's expensive. I'm okay with the whitening effect because it won't last long. I have my melanin and it'll come back easily in the sun. Plus I have kids that love the damn beach, so I'm gonna be in the sun all summer, so I don't have to worry about, you know, that. And I forgot to put on sunscreen, even though it's gonna rain today. Sunscreen is very important. Even if it's raining, you still gotta put on sunscreen. Even though you can't see the sun, you can still get the sun rays. So sunscreen every day is important. Anyway, this is weird. Normally this lane is not this heavily congested. These last couple of days, I swear, traffic is crazy. I don't understand what's going on. It's not construction. It's not even an accident. Like, an accident can happen like an hour ago, but the effect is still here. It's just stupid. Okay. Oh yeah. I came home one day and I was very frustrated because that day at work, they had gotten a lot of packages, and there's nothing wrong with people shopping and you getting your package delivered at your home. I have no problem with that. What I have a problem with is with the delivery people, okay? Because the door has to open outwards, okay? So think about that. If the door has to open outwards, where should you put the damn package? Not directly behind the door. What makes matters worse is that they have a front door and a side door, and they get packages on both doors. Both doors. Yes, sirree. Not only is it on both doors, but they stack them up high like a Russian stacking doll, because that makes sense. Somewhere in between. It's not raining, so you need to keep the boxes from getting to the edge. Nope. It's a nice, beautiful, sunny day that you just dumped a mountain full of packages at the front door. And you can easily tell if a door opens in and out. Almost all screen doors open outwards. Literally. Like 90% of the time, screen doors open outwards. So yes, I hate stupid people. Okay, yes, and I call the delivery people that put packages directly behind a door that needs to open outwards stupid. You are a stupid person, okay? That's not an insult, because you are a stupid person. Don't be a stupid person to be called a stupid person, okay? I get mad because it's not like once, it's not like twice, it's like every time. And then there's one guy that brings the wine, and he's the same guy every time. That's the ticker of the moment. He asks me every time for my ID. I see this man probably 20 to 30 times a year, and I've been at this job for 5 years, so I've seen him for at least 2 years. You've seen me 60 times, but you still ask me for my ID because you need to make sure that I am the legal age, that I can legally sign for the package. I'm going to be 31 in 16 days, and you know that because you see my driver's license every time you drop it off. You know at least that I'm over the age of 21. It's one thing if you gotta scan it. He doesn't even need to scan it. He just needs to make sure that I'm actually legal age to sign for the package. Okay? Yeah. And now that's frustrating. Okay? There's a lot of topics heading left and right, up and down. And there's like a lot of things that I feel like I need to do. I'm thinking of making a few videos for the kids, like me reading some books for the kids, so that they can have it while I'm gone, or because they're not going to be able to talk to me. It's going to be essentially it'll be nearly 2 weeks, because then I'm coming in that Friday. So I leave on a Tuesday and then I come in next Friday. Okay, so it's about 9 to 10 days. It's gonna be a new experience, and I am going to enjoy all of it. Oh my gosh, I'm so ready to go to a doggy cafe and a cat cafe and go feed the elephants and make things and do this and do that. I'm excited. I'm more excited, really. I'm not nervous. I'll probably be nervous the day of. The day of, me packing, me all of that. I don't know. Maybe because I've traveled so many times for work, and when I traveled last time for my vacation, that was 2 years ago. That was like my first time. Like, actually, no, not even really taking a long flight. I've done transfers before, going to somewhere, close. And I've been in madness and confusion and things like that. I'm going to take my car to a different Pep Boys this time. And this time I'm not going to make an appointment. I'm going to show up. And I want them just to diagnose my car. I want them to look over. I'm not going to tell them that I have insurance. I'm not going to tell them I have an account with them. I just want them to diagnose this car, because if there's anything that was fixed and there's a problem, they can't fix it. I would have to bring it back to the same Pet Boys, and they're going to have to fix it. But I would much rather have an actual proof that you effed up, okay? Because they were supposed to fix this car, and there is still a weird problem, and it's weird, okay? Because the whole reason why I left the car the last time was because, one, there was something going on with the fan, okay? So there was okay, the fan module is broken. Luckily, the insurance paid completely for that. And then they also said that the belt, that I have been saying forever, that the belt mechanism, that was it was nothing wrong with the belt, but there was something wrong with the mechanism that holds the belt, which means it ruined the damn belt in the first place. So I don't understand why it's such a problem. But they said that was a problem as well, and it was supposed to be fixed, so I wouldn't be able to hear a squeak. How you hear tires squeal in a drag race? That's how the engine sound when I'm starting it up. And now it sounds like a hard knock. So I want to get this diagnosed by somebody else, have them print out the paperwork, and then I'll bring it back to the Pet Boys. Because you can pay $100 and $200 for just them to look over your car. It's just to look. I'm willing to spend $100 to $200 so that this car, while I'm gone for 9 days. Last time I was gone for 7 days, and they couldn't even manage to fix the damn car properly. I literally got a flat tire before I even left the damn mechanic. And they told me, well, we're supposed to take off the tire to make sure that there's nothing wrong with the tire. And because that tire had a hole in it, it caused the rear tire to start getting a slow leak. And it was ridiculous. Literally, I wanted them to have a flat tire, then they had to patch the tire. I said, I've had 11 tires, 12 tires in the last 2.5 years. That's a lot of tires. Okay, tires are expensive. Tires is almost $200, okay? And sometimes they're more than $200. Do the math. 11 by 200. That's 2,200. Sorry. Yeah, 2,200. Why do why I had to spend that kind of money on wheels. Okay, one of them was like bubbled, so that made sense. And somebody else stabbed my tire. Don't know who did it, but that happened. Yeah. Okay. Other than those two. Oh, right. And then because there was a suspension problem that I have been saying, I always keep telling them, check the wheels, because they fix the brakes, but then the brakes sound like they're always scratching. Hell, a cat scratching a post sounds better. And they're like, there's nothing wrong with that. I said, well, can you check the axle? Can you check the springs? Can you check the, what's it called? Can you just please check and look around the tires and look around the wheels, look around the axle to make sure there's nothing wrong? Okay. And I said, okay, yeah, sure, but there's nothing wrong with the tires, there's nothing wrong with the brakes, there's nothing wrong with this, there's nothing wrong with that. But mind you, like the suspension, they fixed that as well. There's nothing wrong with the suspension, but it's something wrong with the suspension that my tires are now bald. And now I gotta get new ones. Okay. Alright. 2 new tires. Again. What am I gonna do, guys? I really hope to take this trip so I can, have you ever seen Shrek Forever After? I know there's a new Shrek movie about to come out. But Rumpelstiltskin, he's just sign this contract and all your problems will just disappear. Okay? I don't think it's gonna disappear, but they definitely can float in the air until I get back. That's exactly what I'm looking forward to. Because these problems really need to be paused and put on hold. Today I'm going to add some more activities for me to do onto my itinerary. Just wish me luck. Alright? I'll tell you about them the next video, what I plan to do. But, even if you missed that next video, you still gonna see me on my trip. That should be a lot of parts because I you know what? I never shared my trip with you guys to LA. I'll do that later. Anyway, ta-ta, toodles. Make sure you leave a comment if you feel like it. If you have any questions you want to ask, go ahead, put that in the comment. Share this video, and I will see you on the next one. Love you.